All right, y'all. I ain't gonna be here long. So sorry, I'm eating raisin nut bran. It is freaking delicious. I wanted to come by for a minute to talk about these silly, silly people, miserable, this miserable female, and this idiotic dude named Bum Died. His real name is Lamar Wills. If misery and embarrassment and disgrace had a face, it would be his. Nobody else's woman. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Well, first of all, let me tell you what she did. So, hold on, let me make sure y'all can hear me. Because that was weird what happened yesterday. Let me make sure my sound is good. So, let me tell you what Amanda Collins did yesterday that I did manage to get caught on screenshot. I screenshotted her doing it. One can only assume that the chick is obsessed with me. One can only assume, like, that's what everybody believes. That's what everybody sees. So after I went live yesterday and exposed the truth, which obviously I was telling the truth and the truth hurts these people, she begins to dox me in the bomb's chat room. Amanda begins to dox me, obviously very upset, wishing death on me, saying all this craziness. Basically, and then some, I didn't get the screenshot where, so I have a bill collector, basically, that I'm dealing with, which is a normal thing in life sometimes. She makes it known that this chick is obsessively looking for court records on me. How embarrassing for the bomb. Nobody else's woman is doing that. Nobody. Nobody else's woman is doing that. That's embarrassing. Your woman is clearly not into men and she's clearly not into you, apparently. Goodness gracious. Your woman sits around and obsesses over another woman every goddamn day that barely even says anything to her. I don't have no way of communicating with this chick. I don't talk to her. That's why nobody respects that bond because everybody knows that he's desperate. Don't no man, ain't no man that is worth a damn is gonna ever willingly be in a relationship with a woman that does stuff like that. especially being that it's illegal. Doxing is illegal. So that's how you can tell neither one of them are stable. Apparently, they have nothing to look forward to, nothing to live for. I mean, how can you claim that you're stable when you're doing things that can literally have you arrested and thrown in jail? That's embarrassing and disgraceful. It is. Nobody else's woman is doing that. And then what is the point? Why is she doing that? Is she making any money on the internet? No. Am I tarnishing her reputation somehow and lying on her? No, because everything I've said about her, everybody has witnessed. Is she getting ready to make a whole bunch of money in that black sector? No. She has nothing, literally, she has nothing at stake. That black sector doesn't have like a trust fund or some kind of anything. It has, it's literally nothing. It's literally nothing. It like literally. That is so embarrassing. Do you realize, Bum Dot, that every man in this world has a better woman than yours? You do realize that I would literally have nothing to say to either one of you people. Literally have anything to say to eat. I don't even know you. I only met her twice in person. Do you even have enough sense to be embarrassed about the fact that your girlfriend is obsessively checking court records? What is she doing? Looking for me? See, this is one of the reasons why my house is not going to be in my goddamn name, because Amanda is looking for me. Why is she looking for me? Because she's a lesbian. Then she began to project. And here's another thing. Both of them seem to be upset and triggered by Jarvis. What kind of woman behaves that way? Why do you care about that much about what Jarvis thinks about you? Why would you take your dumb ass in that sector to begin with? Why did your man Bum Dot put you out there to be roasted? I was listening a few days ago, and this dude just plays people roasting her. Literally, he is sneak dissing her right in her goddamn face. But literally, they don't like each other. No man is gonna sit there with his woman and just listen to somebody roasting them and make her listen to stuff like that. Who does that? If you had a real relationship, you and your man would have just walked away and walked into the fucking sunset, is what y'all would have did. I think I even told her that in 2022 when I spoke to her. Right before she got kind of right before her and the bum decided to go and take the show on the road. That's how you can tell their fate. I even told her, I said, if you are gonna hook up with the bum, which I highly suggest that you don't, because he comes with that sector, it's gonna be bad. You're gonna be unhappy. You're gonna be miserable. I said, at least keep your relationship off of YouTube, is what I told her. No, what does she do? Go in that sector. Literally, that the Amanda is miserable and unhappy. She's very miserable and unhappy. And the trolls, they want to know who I'm dealing with so bad, and you'll never find out. You'll never find out. In fact, I'm going to work on putting Amanda in jail. She needs to, literally, I'm going to tell y'all where Amanda needs to be. Amanda needs to be in a mental institution. She needs to be institutionalized. She has lost her mind. Coming online and giving my opinion or making an assumption about your behavior and why your behavior is what it is and what you're showing to people is very, very different from breaking the law. I have not broke the law at all by trying to make sense of your behavior as a woman. You are a woman stalking another woman. Why would you put yourself in that position? What woman, what straight woman does that? Nobody. Nobody does that. And the bum ain't gonna admit to his embarrassment because he behaves the same way. Somebody accuse you or point out that you're a stalker and you follow up by being an even bigger stalker. Well, you know what? I got it screenshotted of you doxing my uncle's address. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And you know what? The Kansas City, Missouri police, they are a lot different than Georgia. They are a lot different. Once I walk into that police department in Kansas City, Missouri, they are going to follow up on everything that I report to them. Georgia is very different because Georgia is larger. It has a larger population. And so those types of things, they don't follow up with as much. They don't. Over in Kansas City, Missouri, with the collection of FBI complaints, I'm going to print them out. With the collection of FBI complaints that I take down there to give to them, they're going to make sure that it is followed up on. In the meantime, the social connotation and the embarrassment, the utter embarrassment and failure that a man is going to feel when his woman is more concerned about another woman, angry and upset. You know why Amanda is stalking me? Because she is obsessed with me. That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. This is one of the reasons why Bum Dot has to come on here and pretend he's happy. No man wants to be with a woman that is obsessed with another woman. You can claim, oh well, I just want to do something to hurt the bitch, or I just want to harass her. You are a woman stalking another woman. You're a fucking disgrace. You're a fucking embarrassment at the end of the fucking day. You know what I'm obsessed with? I'm obsessed with running my business. On a personal note, I'm obsessed with my man's dick. That's what the fuck I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with his affection, his kisses, his hugs, his body. That's what I'm obsessed with. You as a woman running around here obsessed with a woman. It's gonna come out eventually. What I was talking about earlier is the truth. No couple stalking people is happy. That's not happy. You know, you can try to act like, oh, well, we're Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde were not happy people. They were miserable. Happy couples are making plans right now. Happy couples are making plans every day. Happy couples, if they're not living together, they're spending as much time together as possible. Y'all are not doing that. Y'all are two criminals breaking the law, stalking a woman. That's what you're doing. And the reason why y'all so butthurt about Rio is because Rio is basically stalking you back, basically giving you back all of your karma that you deserve. I don't even think he realizes that he's doing that, but he is. I don't even think he, you know what I'm saying? Just giving you back your karma. You deserve it. People that are looking forward to things in life, people that are happy, they're not doing things like that. They're not. If you're sexually satisfied with your man, you would not even be thinking about a woman at all. At all. Okay? So there you have it. What did she do after I stated what I stated? She proved to be an even bigger stalker. And then now I have literally more evidence against you. Why are you giving people evidence to use against you? That's just like that pull up that Cat Smith did. You were on the phone. And the bum tried to make excuses. Well, the reason why she was on the phone is because her and Cat are best friends. Bullshit. Oh, all of a sudden her and Cat Smith are best friends. Sure they are. Sure they are. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It is. Nobody's woman is doing that. Nobody. Nobody. If I wasn't running a business and I would and a regular vlogger or blogger on here, I wouldn't even be on here saying anything. I'd be laying back chilling, which is what I'm about to do right now. I do that anyway. That's the only reason why I am here is because I am making it known what this chick is doing. Okay. And that's how you can tell that they're upset about something because they start doxing people. Y'all all going to jail. I would really suggest y'all stop doxing people. Um, if you contact somebody behind the scenes and provide them someone's address but you're doing it for purposes of actual justice, that's different. But if you're doxing somebody publicly, that's a whole other ball game. You're doing it for vengeance. You're not doing it for justice, and you don't have any reason to be getting vengeance. Girl, it's been 6 years almost. Get over it. And really, it's because she wanted free spiritual work. Also, when she realizes she was not going to get free spells, I never promised her that, and free daily holding her hand every single day. And then also, she wanted somebody to literally trauma dump on. That's not what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? So y'all saw it. I got it screenshotted. And I don't, you know why the bum is not embarrassed? Because he's too stupid to be. He's lost his mind. He's lost it. So it got reported to IC3 along with a hyperlink of the show. Anytime they're doxing me, or anytime they're doxing me, I'm getting the hyperlink to the show. It doesn't matter if you take it down. I have the link to the show that you did it on. So the police will still be able to pull up every single show. You think I haven't been documenting every single time you have doxed me? You're crazy. You're crazy. Okay? If you have a woman that is a straight woman, a woman that is not emotional about another woman, she's more so concerned about what you ate. She's concerned about you. She's concerned about your well being. She's concerned about living your life together. That's what she's concerned about. She's not concerned about another woman for almost 6 years straight. But see, the bum knows that. The bum knows that. Basically, I stated what was going on and they went and proved it. Stupid. And then also, by the way, to all the trolls that was in the chat room encouraging it, y'all are going to be found out too. Y'all seem to think, you realize that these live chats, they can find out your location through a chat room, right? Trolls, you're not protected by anonymity. Any of the trolls that are in the chat room that are encouraging doxing and things of that nature, you can be found out. Chat rooms are like the FBI. Like literally they can find and they can pinpoint your location from a chat room. I don't understand why your sector doesn't get that. And you know what? I can go and find out from Spirit when all of your black sector goes to prison. They gonna round you up. And I would guesstimate it's probably about maybe 20, 15 to 20 people who are predicating that. All of y'all are going to go to jail eventually. And then not only that, your live streams are still being watched. They think it's all hunky dory, don't you? Here's another delusion that the bomb picked up from Tommy Sotomayor. They think that just because they're dealing with non-black people that they can get away with crimes. Do you know how many white people go to jail every single day? Remember when Tommy said white women are not abusive to their kids? When you can literally look up on the internet and you'll see how many. I mean, so it's so bizarre how these people think. It's so bizarre. You know what I'm saying? Like there and this is what the bomb. This is how he found his identity, was through somebody on the internet. In trolls. Talk about bad parenting when your kids have to come to the internet and he's not even a kid. The dude was in his goddamn fucking 30s, late 30s, late 30s. The dude was in his late fucking 30s. Came to YouTube and found Tommy and literally created this whole person identity within himself. And look at you. You just look stupid. I mean, when you start doxing people and doing all that stuff, you know, and upset at people that are telling you to just leave them the hell alone, that's when it's time for you to check yourself into a mental institution. And Amanda, I'm not freaked out by doxing. Trust me, I'm not. That doesn't scare me or frighten me. It doesn't. Cat Smith does not scare me. I don't know. It's like y'all scared of each other. I'm not scared of any of y'all. But you look real stupid and dumb, like literally looking up court records and shit. That looks stupid. Literally, I just got served with the papers last week of a credit card that is taking me to court. I'm not being sued, technically. It's a creditor. That happens all the time. I don't even think I'm going to court. They can get the default judgment if they want. Why is Amanda looking it up? Why is your girlfriend looking for information about me on case.net? That's embarrassing, dude. I don't have to be embarrassed about a creditor trying to collect their money. You need to be embarrassed about running behind another woman, Amanda. The hell is wrong with you? The hell, girl, is something wrong with you? Nobody else's woman is doing that. And he's trying to make it seem like it's all normal. It's not. Your woman is obsessed with another woman. And see, this is what's wrong with people that are on the DL. You're literally obsessed. You got a whole goddamn problem with me, and I'm telling you to move on with your fucking life. And then here's the kicker. Me and Amanda ain't even never done anything. Nothing happened between me and her. Of course not. She act like a disgruntled lover. It's and, and you'll say it's something wrong with me. Am I looking for your girlfriend? Do I give a shit about her on a daily basis? No. I mind not only the business that pays me, but I look to my family. I look to the people that are in my life. I don't give a fuck about Amanda. I don't give a shit about what happens to her. I don't care about Amanda like that. What the fuck? You're an idiot. And you don't know how to conduct yourself like a woman. That's why I kind of, I mean, honestly, that she might not even be a woman. And I'm just saying, something ain't right with that shit. Something is not right with that shit. And you know what, bum dot? The truth is gonna eventually come the fuck out. For real, for real. You are an embarrassment. So is your girlfriend. You running around here with a whole female, supposed female, that is obsessed with another woman. Your woman is the worst woman. Nobody else's woman or wife is doing things like that. Nobody. Nobody. And then he'll come on there and say, she don't make videos, but she has been seen doxing people and attacking people in a chat room. She doxes people all the time in chat rooms. You've admitted that she's looking for people. Yeah, we found Jamila's uncle. We found him. We found his girlfriend. You both look crazy as the fuck and miserable. Running around here fronting like you in a real relationship. If you were in a real relationship, you would be doing what people do that are in real relationships, which is not stalking other people. All right, that's pretty much it. I've said what I've had to say. And oh, Amanda, I'm very, very healthy. I don't do drugs. There's never gonna be a day where I have a stroke, hon. Okay, y'all obsessed with that too. Y'all are obsessed with that. Girl, it is literally nothing that you could ever do. In fact, the day that you pulled up at my house, I was upstairs watching TV. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody cared. It wasn't that big of a deal. We knew you wasn't going to do a goddamn thing. You need to go and figure out what medication you need to be on. Go and get medication. Go to a psychiatric doctor and get your fucking head examined. You're a fucking ex-client. You're not even an ex-client. You're a fucking stalker that pretended to be a client, right? You like a goddamn Lifetime movie or some shit like that. What the fuck? Not to mention the dozens of calls that I've been getting from a 770 number. Sick. You people are sick. You're not enjoying your life. You're definitely not living your best life. You definitely got problems. And I noticed that they start acting like that right before something fucked up happens. I can guarantee you that something is going on in those people's lives and they're too fucking stupid to figure out how to fucking deal with it. You're supposed to be a man and a woman in a fucking relationship. Why can't y'all fucking figure your goddamn life out? You can't. You're fucking fixated and too busy stalking me. Stupid. So anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about that. All right. Bye, y'all.